Hey guys, what is going on? I'm the Nufferdog, and welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we finally arrived here at the Lakebed Temple, and now we're going to begin to explore it. But wow, I am recording this at like the worst possible time. Okay, I was going to record this at like the worst possible time. Whoa, that's treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock down those stalactites hanging off the ceiling first? They don't look to be very stable. I bet they'd break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? Yeah, you need to use the bomb arrows here to bring these stalactites down, and the broken tops of them are going to serve as platforms. I'm very glad I got that second bomb bag. That's quite handy. This little enemy is called a Helmosaur. He's pretty much invincible from the front, but he's also incredibly stupid. We did learn the backslice, didn't we? So that can help against these guys, but the issue is that they're so small. That can kind of help to get around them, but the issue is that they're so small you often end up like overshooting and doing things like that. So these guys can be kind of annoying to try to fight, but it's best to just ignore them when you can, because they're never really particularly important. And the item we'll get later in this dungeon will make them a lot simpler as well, because it lets us take off their masks. And, yeah, first time grabbing a yellow rupee in this play session has to do the little animation. Water bomb refill. Nice, even though I only was missing 3 out of that bag, because I got the extra bombs beforehand for the bomb arrows. But not everyone would know about that, so, you know, it's good that they're generous with the bomb refills here. So now we're in... I think they did kind of a cool thing with this hub room, in that it's basically in 2 parts. They're technically 2 separate rooms, but there's like one main room in the middle, and then there's this room around it that we're in right now. See, like, we go through this door. First we have to fight this guy. This is one of the tougher enemies in the game, and he's a good, he's a Lizalfus, I believe. And he's a good opportunity to use hidden skills you've gotten. You see, I just used a shield attack to make him easier. So, this is kind of the hub of the dungeon. It's given us another little cutscene to show this off. It's got this staircase in the middle, and all these different switches around the edges. It's got that chandelier, a bunch of locked doors, some of which are locked. The cool thing about this staircase is that it rotates. Pulling these switches will rotate the bridge into different positions depending on where you are. So, like, we're kind of cut off if we're at the bottom. See, this room actually goes on 2 floors. And if we're at the southern end of the room on the first floor, we're cut off from all the other exits. And we can actually see that Uku is in that pot, but we can't get to her. But we can go down the stairs and be able to access some other areas, like there's doors to the sides that we can get to. No, we can't get to this one, even though on the map I thought it looked... Oh, I see, we can access the door on the right, and we can access the bottom part, which doesn't have a door. Let's see. That's unlocked, but I have a feeling if we try to go through here... Yep, there's a water wheel in our way. So we cannot do a darn thing here, except kill this enemy. This is a Tektite. They're a standby. They were actually in the very first Legend of Zelda games. Legend of Zelda game, sorry. They were in the first one. So game singular. Where they were pretty annoying, but they're pretty weak in this game. So anyway. About what I was saying earlier about recording this at a bad time. I've had a lot of stuff going on, this weekend. Today, I spent 3 hours volunteering at an animal shelter, which was pretty cool. And tomorrow, I'm going to a theme park with a friend, which will hopefully be awesome. I don't have any reason to doubt that it will be. So now that we've rotated the bridge, see, the bridge always rotates so that there's bridge directly under wherever you are when you pull the switch. So you can use that as a good guideline for what switch to pull. So here, let's see. First, let's kill this guy. That door's unlocked, and that door's locked, so obviously we should go through this one. Don't fall asleep on me, computer. I, don't have the charging cord right now. Okay, so we seem blocked off here, too. You'll have to give me a minute to remember exactly how we, progressed through here at first. I think this dungeon, it has a really cool design, personally. There are some people who would probably disagree with me, because there are some annoying aspects to it. It can be pretty difficult if you are, like, playing through the first time and don't know what you're doing. I think it's really cool in theory. In practice, it can be a bit confusing. Aha, here's Uku. Phew! Free at last! Gracious! You're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day! How nice to see you again! Well, now that we've found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, hun! I'll be right with you, so if you want to warm up, just let me know. You're reunited with Uku. Yes. She says the same thing every time, so, not particularly exciting. Yeah, this door is locked. So I have a feeling as to what we do. Bear with me here. So, as I've said, I'm recording this at kind of a bad time. And there was something else that happened, this weekend, a bit personal and kind of sad, involving one of my dogs, which I may or may not go into detail. I won't talk about it right now. But, suffice it to say that everyone else in my house is, gone right now, and... Okay, that door is unlocked, but first let's get whatever is in this chest. And it's pretty late at night when I'm recording this. The dungeon map. Brilliant. So now we can see the basic layout of this place. I'll just hold off on my explanation again so we can go over this. So it's sort of a central circular chamber with two towers on the sides, and the entryway down here. But the bottom floors of this area have these sort of center rooms in them. The B2F is just this giant circular room. I bet you can't guess what that is. Huh? B1 is just the water in the bottom of this, hub room. Really nothing of importance there. Well, not in the hub, but there are some rooms off to the sides here. 1F, these rooms all connect to each other. They're all sort of interconnected. Same with these ones, but you can see on these upper floors... See, this dungeon kind of looks bigger than it is if you just look at the amount of rooms, because there's really... B2 is just this big room. These are all kind of the same rooms, and these top two floors are just these towers on the sides. So anyway, I'll stop boring you with only showing the map, and go on through this door. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of late at night right now, and everyone else in the house is gone. My only company here is a dog, and she's cute. But, well, there's our first Helmosaur kill. Annoying little buggers. Bastards. Well, we finally made it into one of these side rooms, so that's nice. This is kind of a complicated room with a whole bunch of different stuff we can do, and have to take the time to remember what we do first. I think there is something involving... Yeah. That. And that. And, yeah, for a while I didn't really know, when other people would be coming back into my house. So you can see there's sort of a, well, okay, you can't really see. You can see if we do that, there's sort of a geyser that's actually holding this rock platform up. So we needed the, stalactite to get across there. And the floor of this is just... We can walk around on the bottom there and do whatever, derp around. But, okay, I really want to, talk about how dedicated I am first. What the hell? Okay. I have never had that happen before. I'm not really sure what it looks like Link is trying to do here, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, I wonder if I can repeat that. If I go back down, can I get him to do the same? Yeah, okay. So it's not all that special, but, oh well. This bridge. I remember being very annoyed at this in my practice run, because I didn't remember exactly what it was that was on the other side of there, and it turns out there's actually something there. I want to jump across here with the right timing to get to this chest. There's actually something over there that you can't get until after you've completed the dungeon. Small key. There we go. Until after you've completed the dungeon and come back with some later items. There are a couple times, there's only a couple, but a couple times in this game where they do that, where you have to go back into a later dungeon with, or an earlier dungeon with later items to get something. They're all entirely optional, but if you're like going for 100% or like, you know, trying to get every heart piece or something, you'll have to go back into old dungeons a few times. So anyway, yeah. I didn't really know when other people would come back, and I was kind of like expecting everyone back and didn't really want to be recording when they got back, and so I decided not to record. See, the thing is, okay, it's the 28th when I'm recording this, Saturday. And tomorrow I'm going to be spending all day at Carowinds. And I thought, well, the thing is, I probably won't be able to upload an episode in the evening tomorrow, simply because I might be getting back kind of late. We'll see. If I get back early enough, I might upload one, but I kind of doubt it. Especially since there's a good chance... See, the thing is, I'm out of episodes. I don't have any stockpiled. I used up the last of mine today, and I kind of missed my good opportunities to record. So now we're directly above the room we were just in. And this is kind of an interesting little place. Let's kill this guy. Or just get hurt by him. Whatever works. Open this chest. Bombs. Very nice. Bombs. Lamp, rope, lamp oil. Yeah. Apparently I really can't talk, and I'm getting my quotes mixed up. Anyway, we want to destroy these. And now we can climb these vines. So yeah, I'm out of footage, and so I wouldn't have been able to upload anything tomorrow. But I wasn't wanting to record earlier, because I wasn't sure if I was going to have time, because I wanted to do something before other people came back, and yada-da. Also complicated. Yada-da? What the hell is that supposed to be? That's an unusual phrase for me to use. Boom! Wasting arrows. Like a boss. So there's a couple ways we could proceed here. Let's see, if we go through here, what happens? Well, it fed all his alphas, but other than that, what happens? I was too close to him when I used that, so I got hurt, but it was totally worth it. It was really satisfying, even though it would have been a lot smarter to just kill him with her sword. Okay, as usual, it's taking me like the entire episode to explain things, because I keep getting sidetracked by things happening within the game, or just losing my train of thought, and so on and so forth. So we can come back here and get a small key, so it turns out that is mandatory, although... bats, get out, out. I must be thinking of another room. There's a room like this somewhere where there's a fairy in a pot. Not that we really need one, since we have two bottles. One of them has a fairy, the other is blue potion. Or blue chew jelly, technically. Speaking of chew jelly, here's some chew-chews. But we can't get up here right now. So we gotta go back through. Yeah, we didn't actually need to come out here and get that small key just yet, but we're kind of getting it out of the way for later, I guess. This upper part of this room here is really pretty much totally unnecessary. You don't really need to go through here, like, ever. But we did, because Because. Ow. Ow! Come on. Apparently I really can't fight Helmosaurs now. Just all of a sudden. Okay, you. Oh! Well, you can make them pause by hitting them on the front, which can potentially give you an opportunity to hit them in the back. Anyway, running out of time here. Eventually, I found out when other people were, got a more exact estimate of when other people were going to be coming back, and this thing is creepy as hell. I have no idea what it's supposed to be, other than some sort of lizard-type thing. But basically, what we want to do is just destroy this bubble with a bomb, and then we can slice at this guy. Sort of phrase him as kind of a mini-boss. Phrase him, I don't know. Word choice, it's not my strong suit. Now, I guess we did need to get that small key, but we could have just gone through that door and it would have taken us out on the other side. The item... Yeah, that guy, they act like he's some sort of mini-boss, but he's really pretty easy. And the item we get later in this dungeon makes him even easier. So, later on there's going to be water down here, but there isn't any right now. Is there? I always think there's like a chest back there or something, but I think it's just pots. And hitting my head on things in ways that should logically kill me for the win, I guess. So I climb up these vines. Yeah, eventually I just found out, I got a better estimate of when other people would be back and decided I had time to record. So I decided I would record one episode late at night because I am dedicated to you guys. All 0 of you. Yeah, I said it. You guys don't exist. Now, I get kind of sad by my inability to add subscribers to my channel. If there are any of you out there who are watching my videos and just not, like, doing anything, I would very much appreciate if you left likes and comments and that sort of thing if you enjoyed. I'm not advertising. Oh, why would I do that? No, in all seriousness, I would appreciate some feedback because my videos pretty much like never get comments. There's like one guy I know who's my friend in real life who watches these videos, so that's it. Even though I got 5 new subscribers from the Super LP Spotlight, I'm still not getting any comments or likes, and usually like less than 5 views per video. Even though I have like 46 subscribers, so it's kind of depressing. So over here, we can't get over to that chest yet, and they're gonna do something kind of dickish that's going to force us to, not be able to get... I'm gonna be thinking of something different, or maybe I just didn't... I know we definitely need the item from this dungeon to get to the chest, but this might be another instance of having to come back later with an item from another dungeon to get it. So this is sort of like a water slide, we can just ride this on down. Yeah, I'm dedicated to you guys. I'm staying up late. Actually, I would still be awake right now, even if I didn't record, but I wouldn't be recording. So let it not be said that I do not have dedication. But, no, in all seriousness, I probably don't have time to record more than 1 episode right now, and it'll be a bit of effort to get it rendered. So what we want to do is climb up on this middle bit here, and from here we can jump off and get that, which opens up that little sluice gate. Once again, I have no idea how that word is pronounced. So I just exaggerate my weird mispronunciation. We can actually get back through either side, but this one has something kind of cool that I might as well sort of show off, which is that we can now get through this water wheel because it's spinning. Oh wait, we actually still can't get through here, but I think there's a ferry. Here. Yeah, there is, but we don't need it. There are also choo-choos. We'll kill them. We'll kill them for having an extremely simplistic design, compared to the more vibrant and interesting choo-choos in other games. But I guess these guys are supposed to be more like realistic or something, because the other guys were kind of cartoonish. I don't really care. I think they're all fine. So this giant gear thing is going to start rotating now that we've started the water flow, which like moves the water wheel outside there, and that moves this gear. Kind of cool how there's all this like mechanical stuff in this dungeon. Yeah, I probably don't have time to record more than one episode. So, while I might be able to, you know, get this episode rendered tonight, and tomorrow I'll just, like, I'll be up early, and I'll start it uploading, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to finish. You know, I'll be able to just leave it, and the episode will be able to finish uploading. So you'll get a morning episode tomorrow. So the water is going to come all the way in here, and it's going to actually raise the water level down there. Basically, our ultimate goal in this dungeon is to raise the water level enough that we can get to the big key locked door down there. Yeah, because there's no point in hiding what that giant arena-like room down there was. Now I believe what we want to do is... we'll probably call this an episode, in all honesty. Yeah. I will be able to upload a morning episode tomorrow, which will be today. By the time you guys are seeing this, this is that morning episode. So just a warning, there will not be another episode later today, from you guys' perspective. Although I guess most of the views this video is going to get are going to be after the initial upload, so this won't matter to most of you guys. But anyone who happens to actually be following my videos, know that you will only get one video tomorrow instead of two. I'm not 100% sure what I have to do right now. I mean, there are several paths I could take. And the annoying thing here is that in this game, unlike in Skyward Sword, where there are save points throughout dungeons, in this game, when you save and quit, you start back at the beginning of the dungeon, and I'll have to backtrack through here. But, you know, I'll still have my progress, I just might have to re-rotate the bridge some more, and it'll be kind of disorienting playing through this dungeon, not all in one playthrough. But anyway, enough of that. I'm the Dog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, please. And I will see you guys next time with more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.